let's continue on. So Trump says there's no money for Medicare, for food stamps, for anything other than to, fund this illegal war. For that, he wants money. For anything else, no. So let's see what the cards have to say about Trump today. Now, he was hiding out yesterday. They were wondering if he was taken to the hospital. Now he wants to build a hospital under the White House where the ballroom is. I mean, just... And then his insanity, his post on Easter. So let's look into Trump. So the reading's about judgment. What a surprise. Judgment is coming down when it comes to Trump. Energy coming into it is those surrounding him. Okay? Now this, in this case, would not be Epstein, but this would be those that are surrounding Trump. There are arguments. There are difficulties going on now. Stress. Now we know that he was in there and he and Bondi were shouting at each other the other day. And there's a lot of other stress and things going on. Why? Because it's a nightmare. This stuff is hanging over his head. It's not going anywhere. People are sick of ones like Miller, the Jewish Nazi that's there, that just keeps this going on. And I guess it was his son-in-law, who's making billions of dollars, that was telling him, go bomb Iran. Okay, so there are a lot of arguments behind the scene and the nightmare, sleepless nights now, judgment of those that are surrounding him. So what's going on today? It's all about Trump, leadership. The challenge is what's being shared, okay? Above it, trying to keep the lid on things with the foundation of what he's trying to sell. So they're looking at what he's trying to sell. It's not going well, the nightmare, trying to keep the lid on things, but there are a lot of arguments, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Potential outcome, more lies, more fishtails that they're going to be trying to feed people. Outside influence, what's going on overseas? Figuring out the next action. Above it, the dark force, ongoing dark force, and again, seeing what's coming in, what's going on with overseas. So let's see what's driving all of this. For him, it's about trying to control. Now he is just freaking out because the Strait of Hormuz is not opening. He's threatening to bomb their main places if they don't open the strait. He's sitting there cursing at them. So this is a message about the action. It's about his unrelenting mindset that's going on. When it comes to a victory, we're looking at long-term happenings, wanting to move forward to a better place. When it comes to the White House, there is some new information. He is, of course, out in the cold, wounded, not doing well, feeling stressed, pushed to the edge, trying to cover over Epstein. So he got into this manipulation. And so now what they're trying to offer up as to what's being birthed in America, what's being worked on, what's being withheld and sat on, he's trying to run away. He's trying to distance from this, but he has got himself really tied up. So, of course, he's going to put out his blustering drama messages. We're looking at death and destruction, endings, standing guard, more looking deeper investigations into the evidence at hand when it comes to Trump and his delusion. There is more of an agreement when it comes to the truth of overturning this because of what he's trying to get away with, the takeaway, and it's all about his wealth. And now what's being juggled when it comes to the world stage, wanting to temper this from what he's trying to construct, something new, concrete being offered up when it comes to his abuse of power. So that's what's going on today with Trump. Again, we're looking at his dark drama, the foundation, what's coming in from overseas, potential outcome, more lies, more fishtails, outside influence, figuring out the next move. He's got the nightmare scenario with what he's trying to sell, a lot of arguments behind the scene, more judgment coming down when it comes to those surrounding him, and more things being shared about him in a position of leadership. So yeah, I would say it's not going well for Trump today. He's not having a real happy day today. On that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.